Okay, so I actually recorded this already, and then I realized I was using the wrong microphone. Okay, so here's the thing. I was trying to do my Holder series. I've done the Holders, complete Holder series you can find on this channel, which is a listing of all of them, and I'm up to part 10, which is through Object 100. Very proud of that. I was going to do Objects 101 through 110 today, but the Holders website is down. You click on the holders.org, and it just gives you a 404 error. Holders.org, yeah. So, I'm going to do Holders Parodies, courtesy of the Know Your Meme site. Yeah, I realize this is going to end up being like 2 creepypasta days in a row. I don't care. In any city, in any country, go to any pet store or zoo you can get yourself to. When you reach the front desk, ask to visit someone who calls himself the Holder of Fluffy Kittens. Should a look of childlike glee come over the worker's face, you will then be taken into the building in a long, well-lit windowed corridor. All you will hear is the sound of fluffy kittens meowing, growling, and purring endlessly. It is a language you do not understand, but your very soul will feel unspeakable happiness. Should the kitten stop making noise at any time, start tiptoeing and be as quiet as possible. You don't want to interrupt nap time. If you do, you'll have to leave. Don't stop for anything. Don't go home. Don't stay at an inn. Just keep moving, sleeping wherever your body drops. You will know in the morning if you've escaped successfully. Or you can just offer them some milk as compensation. That works too. Anyway, after you've dealt with that, continue on. Upon reaching the room, all you will see is a gigantic open-air gazebo with hundreds of cute, fluffy kittens huddled in the corners, playing endlessly and cradling something. The kittens will only respond to one question. What happens when you all grow up? They will then stare intently into your eyes and answer your question in horrifying detail. No matter how fluffy the kitten, no matter how cuddly, cute, or playful, all kittens eventually become cats. They will go into excruciating detail of every sofa shredded, every sweater unraveled, every songbird devoured. Many go mad in that very gazebo. Others disappear soon after the encounter, and still others end their lives. But most do the worst thing and make eye contact with one of those kittens. You too will be tempted. Be warned that if you do, your snuggling will be one of cruelty and unrelenting horror. Your death will be in that room by that kitten's paws. That kitten is 0 of 538. They must never grow up. Never. In any city, in any country, go to any hardware store or tool shop you can get yourself to. Once there, go to any employee and sigh in awe and say, "Will you look at all that stuff?" The employee will proceed to list everything that is for sale. Listen to what he says and do not interrupt, or every tool and instrument noted, every hammer, every wrench, every set of pliers will play a part in your drawn-out death. At the end of his listing, ask to see someone who calls himself the Holder of Everything. Take the key the employee will give you. The employee will ignore you, going back to whatever business was taking up his attention. Use the key to go into the bathroom. It'll be very small and cramped, giving enough space for only the moldy and stinking toilet and one person. Close the door behind you, lock the door, and sit. You will see upon the door various graffiti and writings ranging from the lewdest to the most derogatory. Use a pen that you have brought along and write on the door, how will everything react to their coming? For the sake of all that is pure, do not write anything else or do anything else. For the putrid water of the toilet will begin to spill, slowly filling up the room until you have drowned in the mixture of water and human waste. You will not be able to open the door at that point. If you have done the simple task of writing the question, the answer will slowly write itself on the door. The writings will detail the anguish of loss and the death of hope that will follow the eventuality of their coming. All you should hear is the scratching of an invisible pen writing its unholy message on the door. Should you hear anything else, you must immediately close your eyes and bang on the door, screaming. The sound should cease. Should you not do this, or should the sound continue, failure will entail an eternity of red carnage and gore. When the writing stops, you'll be free to leave. Open the door and walk out of the hardware store. Look at the key. The key is object 50 of 538. It'll feel frigid every time you touch it. Should it ever warm, your time is at hand. In any city, in any country, go to any internet cafe you can get yourself into. Ask the man behind the counter for the one who calls himself the holder of memes. If the man screams, "Do not want," you better GTFO that place. Otherwise, he should ignore you and begin to type something. After a while of typing, he should say, "He's in the back," and give you a key with some words on it or something. When you reach the back of the cafe, there will be what appears to be over 9,000 doors all around you. But one door will stand out, for it's glowing. Approach that door and should put the key in the keyhole and open it. Do you really need directions on how to open a door? There will be no light, except for a glow that is radiating off a small array of computer screens in the distance. Walk towards them. As you approach the screens, you should hear someone shouting "Desu" in the background. You should immediately yell, "STFU, new fag." Once you reach the screens, there will be a dude in a chair with his back to you. The screens turn a leery color of blue and the man turns around. Your first reaction might be, "Holy shit, it's Moot," but don't verbalize it, because if you utter this holder's name, Longcat comes out of the darkness and eats you. He will only respond to one question, and that is, "Why did you make it?" He will respond with, "For the walls, why else?" Then he will hand you a flash drive with the entire interwebs on it. After this, his true form will be revealed, and you better run before he bans your ass. The interwebs is object 9001 of 538. How the fuck does that work? Jesus Christ. Holder of dick. Simple. Put your hand on the dick. You're now the holder of the dick. Okay guys, I'm sorry this has not been as pretty or clean as my videos usually aren't. But tomorrow there's another crappypasta, so yay?